And Kieran's going to have 2 goes at me. Just walking pace, picking the right moment, okay? Then he turns, and again, head up all the time. A little bit early there. Then Kieran will play into me. Eventually, when we're used to the move, we've done the individual work ourselves with the ball, we're doing these examples which we're walking through, we can progress to a jog and then to where we're moving fairly quickly. Okay, come on, Key. Again. Okay, 2 at me, go, go. And go. Good. We'd build up from this to where the partner, your partner, would actually be tackling you, okay? But for the minute, just little Ronaldos, running at the partner, start slow, build the speed up, okay? 2 and then swap, off we go. This next stage is absolutely crucial because we first need to learn the move in isolation and be able to manipulate the ball and our body in the correct manner to perform the move. The next stage is to put it into this controlled exercise with a partner. It could be your mum, could be your dad, your friend, your brother. Most of the training that we're doing just requires you and another person. Here I'm using Kieran and he's helping me as a passive defender, somebody who's not tackling me, just get the timing right for this move. Later on I might use the move in a football to long game, and after that I'll be confident enough to use it in an 11-a-side game of football. But we need to go through this progression and this is stage 2. So Kieran, we're going to be on the Ronaldinho move. Just to remind you, it's a roll in, then a step around. Okay, so I'll come up to you fairly slow, first of all, and past. Okay, and again. And look. Yeah. Good. Starting slow and building up, off we go. Go. We're just going to do one more for fun to finish. If you can pass the ball to me, Kieran. Pele used this a couple of times. Okay, Key, we run into the defender. We then hold the ball up and make them wait. Okay, we bring the ball back in between our heels, up in the air, over his head, and on. Okay, I'd run at Kieran a second time, so it's run in, stop the ball and hold it up, bring the defender into the ball, back of the heels, over, and on. Okay, off we go. Tempt me in. Okay, so whether you're playing Sunday League or Serie A, that's a great move that'd beat any player. Well done, lads. Kieran, the first one that we're going to do, we're going to bring the ball across our body with the sole of the foot, okay, and then pass in with the inside of the foot. So if you can do that and return to me, good. Okay, now the reason that we do this is that as we bring the ball across our body with the sole of the foot, if we're getting closed down by a defender, he'll be tricked into thinking that I'm going to take the ball on the left side because my body is shaping in that direction. So if you can come in, Mark, and close me down, ball comes into me, come on, Mark, so I'm across and play, and I've got away from Mark. Again, Kieran. So across and away from Mark. Off we go, let's go. Kieran. Good. Stay on our toes when we're waiting, very important. It's very important when we're waiting for the ball to come in that we stay on our toes, on the balls of our feet, in order that we can react. Very much like a boxer would in the boxing ring. If the ball comes to my right, to my left, or comes too short, I can react more quickly to the ball, and if I'm close to a defender, I've more chance of getting there first. So Kieran, if you can just give an example of staying on your toes. So he's always on the bottom, the front of the sole of his foot. Okay? Stay on your toes, toes, toes. Toes, so he's never stopping. Toes. So if it's a bad pass that's wide of him, he's more chance and time to react. Okay, and stop. It's very important when we receive a pass that we get the ball out from our feet quickly. If the ball's stuck under our feet, there's more time for a defender to come in and steal the ball. More important still with a football that's long ball, because it's heavy, it'll get stuck under our feet if we're not careful very easily. Using the inside of the foot, particularly if we're young and haven't got a lot of strength in our legs, it's very hard. If you play into the inside of my foot key, it's very hard for me to get the ball out there from my feet. It's much easier to use the sole of the foot. And this is one of the reasons that the sole of the foot is used and developed so much in Brazilian football. So Kieran, so I bring it out from my feet, sole, and pass inside. Out from your feet, sole, Kieran. So out, sole, and pass. Out, sole, from the feet, and pass. Out, sole, and a nice pass. And when we're making that short side-footed pass, it's important to get into the habits that we'd require when we use the bigger ball, the bouncy ball. Because this ball won't lift, if we're not careful, we can easily be sloppy and take a bad body position. What we need to do in hitting the short pass is get our shoulders and head down over the ball, yeah? Hit through the middle of the ball and the ball will stay low. So out and crouch and low. Good, Kieran. Out, low and hit. Okay, off we go. Staying on our toes. Make a nice body shape as we make the pass. We're using the footballer's long ball for these passing exercises. You can use any ball, a size 4, a size 5, whatever you've got at home. We're using this here because it's a good ball to use in the short passing exercises. It's harder to find the middle of this ball, so when you come to the bigger ball, you find that the bigger ball is easier to use because you've got to be much more precise with it. But you can use any ball. Kieran, the next one that we're going to do, again, will buy us time if we're getting closed down by a defender. We're going to use the little Emerson move as the ball comes in. Okay? Bradley, if you can go and close Kieran down. Yes, if you come from this side. Okay? Ready, Key? Nice, and pass. Okay? Again. So he's using that to deceive Bradley. Bradley's only seeing his standing leg lifted. He takes the ball through behind the standing leg and his whole body then acts as a shield. It's a very simple but really effective deception. So just how it works with Kieran and I, side of the foot pass and Kieran to me. Okay, so you've got to get it out from your feet, through and pass. Through and pass. Through and pass. Well done. Now the Ronaldo move we use as a dribbling move to beat a player. It also has use as a turn and a pass and as a pass receive. It's one of those basic moves that we can learn through our getting to know the ball work. Has many applications that we can use in all aspects of the game. Okay? I'll just give you a quick example of how it can be used as a pass. Mark, if you come into me, can take the ball there, pass the ball to me, then Bradley's going to close me down, okay? I've got you there, Kieran. So into me, Bradley, come for the ball as soon as he passes, yeah? So come in, use the Ronaldo there,